Hey, Aries, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Jennifer. I am a medium and channeler, and today I'll be doing the reading for Aries. Please note that I have the fan going on, so you might hear that. And there was a dog barking at some point, so you might hear that too. Hopefully not. But yeah, let's just get started. It's kind of, I was gonna say juicy, but you'll see. You be the judge. Okay. All right. Aries, let's get started. So I already wrote some notes of what was coming in. I have the cards already laid out. I'm just gonna go ahead and read the notes that I have here. And I can already tell something here. So what came up was subliminal. The first thing that came up as I was writing Aries in my notebook. And then they dropped, when I say they, I mean spirit, demonstration, arrogance, allowing self-doubt, response, inevitable. Why can't I say it? I can't say it. You know what? It's okay. You're going to see it. I'm going to write it down at the bottom of the screen. Power thought. So and that's the reason why I did the thumbnail. And there's a wavelength coming at Aries. It's very significant because it has to do with the power of your thoughts, of your mind. There are subliminal ideas, repeated ideas from long ago that keep demonstrating in your life. And this stems from self-doubt, insecurity, because I wrote insecurity, destructive behaviors, because they lead to destructive behaviors. That's the Kool-Aid you're drinking right now. You're bathing in that soup. And you know change gonna come. Something gotta give. You have to change. Because the cycle keeps repeating itself. And as much as you want to blame everyone and everything, you know that the common denominator is you. You're very aware of it. But you still use the excuse that it's everybody else and everything else. But you know deep down inside it's not everybody. And it's not, it comes from you. It comes from within. That is law. The external world is a reflection of the internal world. So what you see is what is within you. The world is a mirror of you. So it's just responding to you, basically, to your thoughts, to your feelings, to the ideas and repetition going on in your mind. There's a story. There's a story you keep telling yourself, which is based on societal rules. And you chose to act upon them. However, let me place them back as they were. However, and society is dominant for you. Society is dominant for you. To be accepted, to be regarded as suitable for others. But because it's not reflecting what you want, what you actually desire, it's backfiring, actually. So instead of making yourself suitable for them, now you're blaming them for not being a par with your own arrogant, because I wrote arrogance, which is a myth, which is a response you blame them, which creates this agitation you have within you. But you know it's burning deep down inside. You know something's not right. And you know it has to do with you. And if you don't, I'm telling you, it has to do with you. It has nothing to do with anyone else outside of yourself. Yes, there are actors in your life that have contributed to your responses to events that have occurred in your life. We always refer to our childhood where there are things that have happened and it made us feel a certain way, and then we armored ourselves with reactions and with methods to cope with it. You grown now. Let's be for real, you're grown. You can't keep continuing like this. And the Most High, Yahuwah, your team in spirit, will not allow you to continue. You still have the choice to continue. It's not gonna look good though if you continue on that path. They're telling me this is the end of an era. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of a cycle. It's disruptive. It's disruptive. It shall be disrupted. We are the Council of Light. And we have come here to send this one message to you. You may not continue on that path. It is unreasonable to think, to allow yourself to continue on that path. Acknowledge the fact that you are the sole co-creator of this story. You have created this story in mind. You have enacted it in reality. And reality has responded to you, to these thoughts, to these stories, the myth. We acknowledge the path you have taken. We acknowledge the actors in this play as contributing factors in your evolution thus far. Well, now, as you know and feel, it is time to change. And we are fostering this change. Your guardians will, at some point, with your authorization, your permission, will force your hand in this change. You may not like it. You may not want it. But your soul requires it now. Your inner being requires it now. For it seeks to breathe again, to live again, as it is written and known for you on your path. It seeks to breathe again. And as it breathes again, you live. You become in you. You become your true self. And this comes with repercussions. The ones that you have forgotten about. For you have told yourself many times, over and over and over again, that it continues to be unfavorable. We are here through this vessel telling you that the consequences of such change is, in fact, favorable. Hear us well. This is happening. This has been fostered. This is created. Alongside you, your team in spirit, we have embarked with you on the path of resolution, serenity, self-confidence, and peace. Hear us well. Okay, so this is your team in spirit. You're being guided. You're being guided. You're being guided. If you continue on the path of this insecurity, self-doubt, and arrogance, and blaming everyone, it's like you're infringing law. It's like infringement. Change it to pursuit of happiness instead of pursuit of becoming acceptable, suitable for others. So there is a guiding light. Other than your team spirit, there is a particular person that is opening your eyes to see things differently. It's appropriate. It's appropriate and fruitful. This companionship, this partnership, it's very fruitful if you allow it to be. We will not force your hand unless you give us permission to do so. We keep track of your progress. We're always here watching, whispering. But you keep giving way to the myth, these stories you keep telling yourself. Okay, let's look at what they're looking at. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the notes. I wasn't done. Okay, so afterwards there was aspect of I child, i.e. inner child. Have reference for them. It's your inner child reacting this way for protection, for control, dominance over situations, so you're not going to be hurt again the same way you were. But this is creating destructive behaviors. I don't know what the destructive behaviors are, but I see someone screaming, so lashing out, temper, quick temperament, and then the words are so toxic. It's like fire. It's like you're breathing fire when you're in arguments, or even without being in arguments. It's like fire, because there's so much anger, so much like And then they said, reconsider your part in the story. Not everyone is out to get you. I forgot I wrote that. Not everyone is out to get you. That's a story you've been telling yourself, and that's not true. It's a lie. It's a lie. Not everyone is out to get you. Hear us well, they keep saying. Hear me. Not everyone is out to get you. Do not fear, all is well. Basically, you're a stranger to yourself. Oh, yeah, they said, consider reevaluating who you are. Now it's searching who you truly are. Time for introspection. You are alive and well. No fear, have no fear of this change. Because there's like this fear of not being accepted if you show yourself as you truly are. And who you truly are is not that arrogant person. It's not that person with this temper. That's not who you are. It's not the stubborn person who thinks everybody is out to get them. That's not who you are. That's not your essence. I wrote family and friends, but I heard Family Feud. I read Family Feud. There might be some estrangement with family members due to your behavior and that arrogance. I keep saying arrogance because that's what's mostly there. Because of words said, behaviors. But this can be corrected if you go within. You go within. Because this is what they shown me. Love comes in. Love comes in. Different type of love. Different type of somebody who's like opens you up. That makes it so. It helps you in your introspection. You're changing. Becoming who you truly are. And it opens you up to family and friends reuniting. Unity. And funny enough, that card came up. Social gatherings, love, love, love. Love, love, love. Interesting. Okay, let me just... Because I place them a particular way. Well, I say I. It's the I of I am. So, the first row, there are 4 cards. Enjoying life. Life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. 9 of Earth. That's what you desire. That's what you desire. And it does come to fruition if you allow it to. If you allow yourself to change and see things differently. You must see things differently. Reflection underneath it. You must see things differently. That's the end result. One of the end results. Because of this introspection. Okay, and then underneath that, yeah, it requires you to have courage to take action. Traveling lightly, simplify your life. That's the reevaluation of who you are. Because this whole armor and construct you have created to protect yourself, to protect your inner child, is so intricate and complicated that it reinforces people to step away from you. It's like you've built this immense wall and it's not contributing. But by evaluating, you simplify and take down the walls. You take down the walls. Then we have Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you. What did we say? You need to see a new perspective, and there was, I read it somewhere. Social constructs destroyed. It was part of the notes. Reconsidering establishments, thoughts, reevaluating with critical eye. It's not, yeah, you're reevaluating everything. Because things gotta change. Something's gotta give. And what's got to give is those thoughts, this construct, the myth. It has to go. It has to go. Implementing new. I hear implementing new challenges. It's challenging for you because you've been doing this for so long that it became your persona. It became your personality, your facade. But in turn, what happens? By doing so, you create stability. And I see it says fellow travelers, support is all around you. That's the family reuniting and social gatherings. But they had me say fellowship. It creates fellowship. You find a community where you can truly be yourself without this armor, without this story. It kind of feels like, and it could be for a particular person, it kind of feels like a meeting, almost like AA and a grief counseling in group. It almost feels like that. And even a community, a prayer community, prayer circle, you find a space where you can, destructive behaviors. Yes, it could be that. Destructive behaviors. So something, I don't know if there are other groups like for anger and stuff like that, but that's what it feels like. So you're not alone dealing with this. You have a support system, and it absolutely leads to freedom, blessings showering in your life because you're making a change, right? And unity. Because you find a community where they keep you accountable. And when you make a change with yourself, it's reflected back in your world, in your surroundings, in your finances, in your love life, your relationships with others, with yourself, within yourself, around yourself, in your home, everywhere. It's response inevitable. I cannot say the word. I'm gonna write it down again. I don't know why I can't say it. Hold on. Let me grab my phone and have Google say it for me. Inevitable. Oh my gosh. Inevitable. Response inevitable. It's inevitable because you'll be able to look at me repeating this 10,000 times because I'm like, I know how it's to say it. Your environment has no choice but to respond to the changes of you taking accountability. I don't know why, but they keep having my eyes going to society, and they keep saying societal pressure for you to be perfect in some way, shape, or form. But you never are. And it creates your discontentment, the lashing out, basically what you're doing with your behavior is pushing people away. So you can, how can you say this? So you can confirm that, oh, that's right, they're trying to get me, they're no good. And validating within yourself deep down inside that you're not worthy. You're not worthy to have people in your corner. they're saying the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. Honesty. The truth will set you free. And they have me look at this. Discontentment. Discontentment. Open your eyes to possibility. You're looking at all the wrongs, but the whole time, there's so much good. But you're looking at all the wrongs. I just heard infirmity. Infirmity. It's not an excuse. It's not. Show me. Tell me more. Show me more. It's not because you have some speech impediment, some type of infirmity, that it makes you less than. It's in your head because I like to think we're now a more progressive society and we don't see this as something that could stop you from preventing you from doing anything. But no, nobody can tell you who you are and what to do. Like, it's you. And if they do, it's because it's coming from within, expressing itself in the without. Again, the world is a mirror of what's happening within you, of your thoughts within you, and how you behave towards yourself. People are just reflecting it outwards to you because it's a mirror. No more dependence. There's a dependence on something. I don't know if it depends. Abuse. Dependence, abuse. That's what I hear. Dependence, abuse. It says you don't need it anymore. You thought you did, but you don't. I didn't know it was going that way. It's like someone has behavioral issues linked to some dependence, and now you're at your wit's end because how long are you going to keep telling people that it's them and not you? They showed me freedom, and at the bottom it says 1963, I have a dream. I have a dream. They have me look at I have a dream. You have a dream to be set free from this arrogance, from this destructive behavior, from dependence abuse, from the lack. You think it was hidden, but it's not hidden, my friend. People see it. They know. Some probably think that you're just, I'm not gonna say the word, but hail, but you're not. It's just you're the way you're protecting yourself, but it's not working out, is it? Because you're left in the dust all by yourself. But the thing is, because you take responsibility, because you start to take the reign and understand that your actions have consequences, and you don't want to repeat yourself in that, you find people. You unite with a community, and you no longer feel alone. You realize that your life was a travesty. All those, that myth, that story you kept repeating. Change gonna come. traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organization. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. What did I say? What did we say? Mentor, guiding light. What did I say? What did we say? You have an opportunity to change. It's like you're in that transition. You're in that transition. You're making the change. You're providing for yourself by seeking help from others, by seeking others, without continuing with, oh, I forgot about these two cards, without continuing with the destructive behaviors and thoughts. There's change. There's change. You're changing. You're changing. So that's going together with reflection, deepening yourself, looking within, introspection. You're really looking within and taking responsibility and accountability, which is really awesome. Ooh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. And again, the freedom is accompanied by joy. There's joy. Well, there's joy with freedom, for sure. How can you not be joyful when you're free? Finally free. Breathing again. Being truly who you are. I heard reserve your energy for this part that you're going through, this phase, the change. Reserve your energy. That's probably for someone in particular. Reserve your energy. Oh, this is great. This is wonderful. I like. Play music? Well, I must admit, music can bring joy. Depending what you choose as a track, don't go and play some sad tracks just for the fun of it. You know what I'm saying? Or play music? Do you play music? Maybe? But I'm not getting that. It's about the frequency of the music. Frequency music can be very helpful in your healing journey. Very helpful. You know, like the 432 Hertz and 528 Miracle tone and stuff like that. That could be very helpful. Very helpful. Look into it. Is there anything else you would like to add to this reading? All is well. They keep repeating all is well, and they kept repeating it when I was writing it. They did mention the thing about love. There's like a relationship coming in, along with the friendship, the newfound community. They really said love incoming. Tremendous love on its way. Family and friends reunite, unity, social gatherings, love, love, love. They kept repeating it. Love is well. Alive and well. I just heard recalibration through song. Recalibration through song. Frequency music. And something else that came up, probably for someone in particular, and I'm going to probably ask to clarify that. Let's clarify it. I had written January, February. Is it important life changes? Important life. Can you tell me what those changes are? What are those important life changes that are incoming in January, February. And were they incoming or is the past? No, it's incoming. 2026, okay. Because it could have been 2027. The upcoming year, yeah. What is that? What are these important life changes? Because it's in plural. What are they? Split. Like so. Happy times, long-term plans on the right path. The star. Ooh, it hit me really hard. This one, ego death complete. Ego death complete. You'll be dropping the mask completely. But what are the changes? Public recognition or awards, victory, good news. So ego death complete. Happy times, but they're not saying what it is exactly. They just say expect good things to come. Victory, good news. Triumph, success, succeeding in your plans. I don't know what your plans are, but you're succeeding in your plans. They have me look at this one here. Let me see. They just have one last message. One last message, which is ground. During this period, ground. Go deep, explore your roots. That's finding out who you truly are. That's the introspection. So ground while you're doing this. Go deep. Okay. Well, that was fun. They have nothing else to say. They have nothing else to say. You'll be glad that you made the changes, that you're making the changes. You'll be very happy. Very, very, very happy about these changes. Yeah, you're being cleared. Many funnels, channels. Many funnels, channels. Many funnels, channels, opportunities. That's what I keep hearing. That's for January, February. Okay. Well, that's it, friend. I hope this was delightful and brought you the messages that you needed to hear at this time. Let me know. Comment. Let me know if it resonated with you. I would like to thank you for allowing me to be in your space. Welcoming me in your home, in your space, to allow me to give you these messages. And I'd like to thank your spirit team and my spirit team, the Most High, for providing us with these answers, messages, and love while they were brought to you. And yeah, that's about it. So have a blessed, wonderful day, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever you are.